What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. But before the video starts, I just need to say I'm so sorry that I haven't been uploading for 2 or 3 days, depending on when I upload this. I've been sick. I threw up multiple times, and I couldn't upload, and I also had school on the side, so I'm really sorry. But anyways, I hope this kind of makes up for it. So this is a new what if. Oh yeah, and also I might not be able to upload daily anyways because I do have school, but I'll try to. But as long as I get better now, then I can upload more often. But anyways, this is what if Naruto was Kaguya's son. The most important thing to know for this what if is Naruto will be a full Otsutsuki, not half human, full Otsutsuki. He will be Kaguya and Ishiki's son. If you didn't know, Ishiki is supposedly the leader of the Otsutsuki clan, so Naruto is basically the prince of the Otsutsuki clan, similar to how I did it in the Astral Clan What If. Our story starts a day before Hagoromo and Hamura fought against and sealed their mother, Kaguya Otsutsuki. However, unknown to them, Kaguya was bearing a child, and that child was born that evening. If you're wondering how Kaguya hid the fact that she's pregnant, let's just say that for Otsutsuki's pregnancy is different. So, let's just say before Kaguya left for Earth, Ishiki and her spent the night together and had a good time, right? So instead of 9 months, pregnancy for Otsutsuki take many years because full-blooded Otsutsukis live for a very long time, basically centuries, I think. So pregnancy also takes much longer. However, all of that said and done, on the next day, right before Kaguya was sealed, she uses all the remaining chakra she has left to have Naruto, her son, reborn. Reincarnate into a human someday, so he can live a full life, because through the battle of Kaguya and her children, the land became devastated, and so Naruto died when he was only 1 day old. In this story, it's also a part of the reason why Kaguya made Black Zetsu. His mission is to, whenever Naruto reincarnates again and Kaguya is still sealed away, Black Zetsu is supposed to take care of Naruto. So, in this what if, Kaguya also gave Zetsu about a mid-Kage level power level, which for her is like less than 1% of her power, but she knows that that's enough to protect Naruto from humans who want to harm him. So, Zetsu is a little stronger than he was in the original. But now, after the backstory, we now cut to the night of the Nine Tails attack, aka Naruto's birth. Now, the night starts out normal, with Naruto being born. However, Naruto in this what if has kind of white/silvery hair rather than yellow hair. And that's mostly because of the Otsutsuki DNA that he has. But he won't have his Otsutsuki powers awakened yet. Similar to how Indra and Asha reincarnations aren't immediately using Six Paths Chakra. But anyways, or rather, not Six Paths Chakra, but Asha and Indra Chakra. But anyways, so something that goes different is, although Obito/the Masked Man still attacks the Hidden Leaf Village and still causes the Nine-Tailed attack, Black Zetsu's also there because he sensed that Naruto has that Otsutsuki aura with him, and therefore knows he is Naruto, son of Kaguya, reincarnated into a human. And so, right before Kurama was gonna kill Minato and Kushina, Black Zetsu uses a jutsu similar to the shadow possession jutsu that the Nara clan has. So Kurama stopped, and then, because plot convenience, Minato and Kushina are able to seal the Ninetales into Naruto without dying. Now, they don't know why Kurama suddenly stopped. Obviously, Kurama sensed that something was stopping him, but nobody really knew what it was, because there wasn't just a giant shadow underneath Kurama, because Black Zetsu isn't stupid enough to do that. He knew to do it, well, in the shadows, but not literally, if you know what I mean. So, anyways, Naruto's childhood is going amazing, and although people kind of question why he has silvery hair, they don't care. He's the son of a 4th Hokage, and everybody loves him and respects him. However, then when he's about 5 or so, word comes out that he is a Jinchuriki. And although Minato doesn't like it, doesn't like that people know that, he's fine with it because he thought, well, I mean, what's gonna change? He's still the Hokage's son, and he's just a normal person, like everyone else. But oh boy, was he wrong. Always when Naruto was alone, or at least without Minato or Kushina there, he kept getting glares from the villagers. And something important to mention is, Naruto has a daughter. Sorry, not her daughter, that'd be weird. A sister, 2 years younger than him. Her name is Karui. Don't confuse this with the Hidden Cloud Shinobi, I think. Hidden Cloud or Hidden Stone. I think it's Hidden Cloud. But I just chose that name because she also has red hair. So she kind of resembles an Uzumaki. But anyways, so Naruto's younger sister is going to be called Karui. Now she had red hair, right? And the prophecy at the beginning, the Toad prophecy, said a blue-eyed shinobi. And Naruto doesn't quite have blue eyes. He kind of has bluish eyes, but Karui has like really blue eyes. So they think she is the child of prophecy. So now the villagers and even Minato and Kushina are a little bit more interested in Karui than they are in Naruto. Now, this is not saying Minato and Kushina hate Naruto, it's just saying that they like Karui a little more. Especially Jiraiya. Because it's basically his job to train the Child of Prophecy. And so, over the months and years, people have started to kind of develop a hatred towards Naruto and love Karui even more and more. And some people are even going as far as calling Karui the future Hokage, Lord Sixth, and the first female Hokage, which Kushina is very happy about because she once wanted to be the first female Hokage, and she's thinking that her daughter will fulfill that dream that she couldn't. And Naruto isn't that sad that his sister's getting attention. He's just a little sad that the villagers don't like him as much. And there's one weird thing he's been feeling, and that's the nine-tailed fox inside of him, of course, but he doesn't quite know it yet. But anyways, one faithful day, Naruto... By the way, this is when Naruto is, let's say, 8. Naruto's 8, Kaguya is 6. So, Naruto's walking alone in an alleyway, when suddenly, when he looks behind him, he sees 2 Chunin, an Anbu, and even a Jonin. And when he then turns around again to start walking away, because he's pretty frightened, he then sees 3 Genin standing on the other side of him. He's surrounded. He can't go anywhere. When suddenly the Anbu takes out some kunai. Now Naruto is really frightened. There's no way they'll harm him, right? He was wrong. They start beating Naruto, and even going as far as actually scraping him with kunai until he's bleeding. And then worse comes to worse. The Anbu then uses his kunais, but also puts chakra into them, and actually uses strings to move them in different directions, so Naruto can't dodge the kunai. So he was about to dodge, but then the kunai suddenly changed direction and hit him right on his eye, and Naruto is blinded. Naruto can't see. And now Kurama is furious, because he's actually kind of had a liking to Naruto. But now that he's seeing how much the villagers hate Naruto just because Kurama is inside of him, that makes him angry. Of course, Kurama doesn't know that Naruto's Kaguya's child, or rather, her child's reincarnation, but then they keep hitting Naruto for a little bit until he falls unconscious. And then Black Zetsu arrives, teleports all of them, or rather transports all of them away, and kills them. Because he will not allow kind of his little brother in a way to get hurt, because he kind of had a mentality where he was basically Kaguya's child, so Naruto's like a little brother to him. And so Naruto is then found by Minato and Kushina, who were shopping to get some groceries with Karui. Because Naruto was actually split up away from them to go play with his friends. And then he was caught between the shinobi. Of course, Minato and Kushina don't see the shinobi that were hurting Naruto, so they didn't know what happened. all they see is Naruto beaten to a bloody pulp, and yeah, he's unconscious. They immediately bring him to the hospital, and the doctors frown. It's not looking too good. Naruto might not be waking up for a while. Now, he's not going into a coma or anything, but he was like seriously beaten to the point where some of his bones were broken. And as I said, his eyes are completely ruined. However, Naruto, we cut a few minutes earlier where Naruto woke up in his mindscape. In front of him, he sees a cage in a sewer-like place, and inside, he doesn't see a frightening fox. He just sees a normal fox. He sees that it can talk and then asks for its name, but Kurama is a little reluctant to tell, but does so anyways. Kurama, huh? That's a cool name. So where are we anyways? You're in your mindscape, Naruto. And how do you know my name? And why are you here? Kurama explains everything about Naruto being his Jinchuriki and that being the reason why everyone hates him. But that's still no way to treat a person, is it? Naruto asks. No, that's not a good way to treat someone. And I'm sorry that you're being treated this way because of me. Oh, that's alright. It's not your fault, right? You said an Uchiha controlled you. Because Kurama actually explained that too. Because for the first time in a long time, Kurama felt a connection to a human. He felt like he could talk to someone. Because time in the mindscape goes much slower than outside, than in the real world, so they actually had a while to talk. And then Naruto just completely becomes unconscious, where he's at the point that he's not even awake in his mindscape anymore. Even Kurama is a little shocked and thinks maybe that was too much for the child. Not only did he get beaten to a bloody pulp to the point where he might not ever see again, but also he just talked to a tailed beast. He might not make it. But Kurama doesn't want to think about that since he made a connection to a human. And now, if he loses Naruto, it's all ruined. But then Naruto wakes up again, but neither in the real world nor in his mindscape. He wakes up in a place which seems like it's above the clouds. And there he sees a woman's back with long, silky hair, so silvery it could almost be his own. Then, when the woman turns around, she smiles. Hello, Naruto. I've been waiting for you for a long, long time. Waiting for me? But who are you? I don't even know you. Oh, you might not know me now, but Trust me, you'll know me later. Naruto's curious. Are you like Kurama, a tailed beast? No, no, I'm not. But you could say I used to be part of one. What? What is that supposed to mean? Well, you see, there are not only 9 tailed beasts, there used to be a 10th. 10? 10-tailed beast? Yes, and it actually used to be. Well, I used to be part of it. So, who are you, anyways? I'm a person called Kaguya Otsutsuki. I'm the founder of Chakra on this world. The founder of Chakra? So, so you're like, so you like made Chakra? Yes. Kaguya explains her story, as well as that Naruto is a reincarnation of her child. Wait, so do I have 3 parents? Well, actually, you also have another father. His name is Ishiki Otsutsuki. He's a very nice man, and he's the leader of the Otsutsuki clan. You know, the one I told you about that lives on our home planet? Yes, yes. We might visit him someday, once we leave Earth. Leave Earth? But then will I ever be able to see my family again? Ah, so you want to see your family again, huh? Alright then. You can see your family. There's no problem with that. But just keep in mind that we're also your family. Okay. So is it... Naruto stops. I want to give you a gift, Naruto. A gift? Wait a minute. How have I even been able to see? Didn't my eyes stop working? Yes, they did. And then how could I be able to see in my mindscape? Well, there, Kurama was helping you a little bit, but I was doing most of it. But here, well, here, look into a mirror, and suddenly a mirror pops up out of nowhere. What? How did you do that? Well, this is kind of the place I created, so I can do anything here. I see. Naruto looks into the mirror and sees his eyes, but they're not his normal eyes. They're white, like the Byakugan. I gave you new eyes, Naruto. New eyes? Why that? And how? Well, you see, your eyes were beyond repair, and if you would have been a normal human, you could have never been able to see again. And so I restored your eyesight. Thank you so much. So, when will I wake up to the normal world again? Oh, well, it depends what time you're talking about. What do you mean, what time? Well, in this world, it might take another week or so. But in the real world, it'll only take a day or so. Really? So time goes different, huh? Yes, very different. I can even make it much slower here, so we have a year or so, if you want to. I mean, it'd be cool, but I would really miss my family. Ah, of course you would. I've also missed you, 'cause you're my family. That's sad. So you've really been waiting 1,000 years, Mother Kaguya? Yeah, it's been a long time, huh? But I try to keep myself busy. they keep talking for a long time, and they actually start Naruto's training because Naruto now has a drive, and he wants to unseal Kaguya so he can meet her in person and also meet Ishiki, because it seems like they would like him more than the villagers do. But he also still wants to be part of the Namikaze family. But at first, he's enjoying his time with Kaguya, and of course Kurama as well. And so they train. But here's where I'm gonna leave the video off. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe. See ya. Sorry I didn't upload